Hey there and welcome to Cryptology for You, the channel that's not even about cryptology at all, but all about cryptocurrency. I'm your host PaulyD and we're going to continue our little dredge into the alt world, and let's keep on with the top 10 and take a look at BNB. If you stick around, you'll get to hear Anorak's prediction of the future of BNB and maybe pick up some great information on the way. Despite all the awesomeness that's gonna come out of this, there really is no financial advice. It's all education. There might be a little bit of entertainment, but most of it's just gonna be purely educational and not financial advice. Well, BNB is not a bed and breakfast. No, in fact, it's nothing to even do with Airbnb either, although there was some talk of being able to accept BNB as a currency of payment at Airbnb, which is quite convenient for BNB and Airbnb. But instead, BNB is a coin that is set up by Binance Exchange, the world's largest exchange. Now, I'm doing most of my research via Coinmarket Cap, and you can click on the link in the description below and you can go straight to Coinmarket Cap to visit BNB in all its glory. Also, if you use that link, you'll get access to the Diamond Reward program, which allows you to get some free diamonds, digital type, which could allow you to get some free NFTs. Well, firstly, we noticed that BNB is ranked the 5th largest cryptocurrency on Earth, but it comes from the world's largest crypto exchange on Earth. The next thing I notice is it's a coin. Well, yeah, it goes without saying, right? But it's not a token. Tokens and coins are different. Yep, there is a difference. It's not even that subtle. Let's take a quick look at the difference between a coin versus a token so we can see what Binance BNB coin is versus a token. Well, coins are pretty simple. They have their very own blockchain, and this includes things like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and our BNB coin. And like Ethereum, BNB allows other tokens to be built on its chain. So tokens, on the other hand, they're built on other blockchains such as BNB. And while it's symbiotic, they do benefit from all of the security that that chain offers. Plus, they get smart contracts. So BNB is a coin and not a token, and there are a lot of tokens that are built on the BNB smart chain. More about that a little later. The link that you get to go to, well, that takes you straight to the Binance Exchange, which makes sense because that's the exact place where you'd probably buy BNB. Now, the Binance Exchange is huge, and I'll put a link to that in the description below, and you can use that link to get discounts on fees at Binance. And this is where the BNB coin really comes into action. Not only will you get a discount if you use the link in the description below, but you'll get a discount if you use BNB to pay for your fees. Just make sure you select using BNB deduction and you'll get that 25% discount on your fees, as well as the discount from using the referral link. So this gives BNB an absolute perfect use case. People who use Binance Exchange, the world's largest exchange, will also choose to use BNB because it makes their fees a lot cheaper. So they buy up BNB, they use it for fees, Binance regain that BNB, and then they can burn some of that off. And there you go. Yeah, burning off coins really does help increase the value. Now, back in April of 21, there was $500 million worth of BNB burnt. But that's not all. Just April 2022, $772 million worth also burned. So when is the next burn? It's not that far away. It should be July in this part of the quarter, and then every quarter after that. Now we have a full circulating supply, but the original supply was 200 million. So nearly 40 million BNB have been burnt already. So Binance used 20% of their profits to buy back BNB, and they are looking to buy back and burn about 100 million of the coins, which is half of the supply. This helps keep your BNB value up extremely high. In fact, those that first purchased BNB back when Binance Exchange first released the coin would be likely to be in a lot of profit right now. So watch for that new burn coming in July and let's see what happens to the price from there. But this burning also attracted the attention of some others. Yeah, the SEC think that maybe BNB is a security rather than just a crypto asset. However, founder of Binance says, nope, this is not a security. So what does the SEC think? Well, a security could be something that participates in any profit sharing agreement. And this could be what BNB is doing. However, they are not paying out a dividend in any way. They are burning off the coin from the profits that they make. So is this really a problem? What would actually happen if the SEC finally decided that BNB was in fact a security and not just a crypto asset? Essentially, when investors first bought BNB, they were funding the Binance Exchange and were expecting to profit from the coin, as well as the exchange profiting more and buying back the coin to burn it. So Binance did, in fact, use some of the money raised from the initial coin offering of BNB in order to build the exchange. And people who bought BNB probably were expecting profits. So if the SEC suggests that BNB is in fact a security, how is this going to affect you? Well, it probably isn't going to affect you too much. It could change things like the prices on the exchange, because instead now any security would require some sort of a qualified custodian and not just an advisor to hold the coin. Now this could in fact impact you a little by increasing prices of things on the exchange, such as fees. However, overall the coin shouldn't lose its value based on the fact that it becomes a security instead of a crypto asset. This is still very uncharted territory, and there are several other coins that are under the SEC radar right now because of the same problem. If anything, it probably would make the BNB coin a little more centralized, which it already is, but a lot safer. And how would it be safer? Well, take a look at this. If the SEC did find that BNB was in fact a security, well, then crypto exchanges would be forced to adopt technology systems to make their books audit compliant. The freedom of decentralization will pretty much disappear because the exchanges would then face some very strict rules in order to prevent any market manipulation. Currently, it's pretty much a free market, and you could even insider trade and get away with it. Well, with some insider trading knowledge, here we have Anorak coming in to give us a little bit more information about the price of BNB and where it's likely to head in the future. Welcome in, Anorak.
It's great to be back, and a big hi to all the guys in the Cryptology gang out there. Today I want to have a quick look at BNB. Yes, BNB is the number 3 excluding Tether in market cap, and this is one of the big ones. Okay, the first thing I want to look at is how BNB has reacted to the fall of BTC. Now, as we see, I got BTC on the bottom by here, and the actual fall on BTC from its all-time high to where we are at the moment is approximately 74%. Now this is quite remarkable up here, is that BNB has actually done the same fall, only 74%. Now when we come to altcoins in a bear market, they usually don't do as well as any others. If BTC falls, well, it's a case of usually the altcoins will fall a huge amount more. You're talking perhaps 80-90%. But BNB is probably one of the ones out there which is actually holding its own against it. And there's only one word for that. Yep, it's pretty incredible at what it's done so far. This is one to really watch, this is. What I want to do now is have a quick look at where the possibilities, we are still in the buyer market, so where we could go down to. The first mark would be 182, followed then by 147. As we can see, this is where I'm looking at on the 147 area here, and I think this would be a real key area, and the very low on that point is $110. If it really goes bad, yes, we could get down to 70, but this is a pretty unlikely scenario just at the moment. But this is a great area to watch between 110 and 147, and that's where I'd be looking to fill my bags a little more. Okay, now this is the good part of this, is where we are now. If we look at the fib retracement and a few of the areas coming up, we're looking for around about $300. Once we break the $300, we can say we're pretty much back in the bull run again. But the actual full extension of this fib chart, yeah, it takes you up to $1,000. So it's quite possibility of 5x on this one. Thanks a lot, Paulie, and I'll catch you guys soon. Bye.
Well, thank you for that, Anorak, and don't forget you can all visit Anorak and see charts being put up daily at the Discord group. I'll put a link to that in the description below, more on that later. So now that you've got an idea about the future of BNB, what are you going to do with the BNB that you've got? Well, if you use the link in the description below to get to Binance, you can also stake your BNB right there. And the staking isn't any low percentage either. Check out this. You can get 55.5% on a 14-day locked staking for your BNB coin. Yeah, 55.5% APY on a 14-day locking. There are some other options there too, but not quite as glorious as the 55.5. You can lock up for 120 days and get 12.99%. Or just leave it doing nothing and get 0.35% on it just while you're waiting to use it. In fact, this could probably even pay your fees. But what if you didn't want to use the centralized exchange that is Binance? There are other options. Yeah, Midas investments also offer you a good chance to get some APY on your BNB. They offer 11% unfixed on your BNB coin, but you can get an extra 2.2% by just earning in their native Midas token, which is also doing very well. I'll put a link to Midas in the description below, and you can click on that because doing so really does help the channel. You can also learn more about Midas, and I'll put links to that in the description below as well. There is still a lot more you can see at the Coinmarketcap.com page, and let's just check this one. You can chat about Binance at the Binance servers. Yeah, you just go to the Telegram server, and we all know how much I love Telegram, except I got banned from Binance. Whoops. But it doesn't stop me enjoying the coin, I just don't get to enjoy their Telegram group. They were really mean. And you'll notice there's one other very important bit of information there. Yeah, BNB have a Certik audit, and it's worth looking at that because this is pretty rosy. Well, look at that. A 95 out of 100 score, which is excellent. Well done, Binance. That's an A+. Now, I'll put a link to that audit directly below. You can check that out and download the entire audit and have a good read. Despite being purely excellent, BNB have had a few hiccups on the way. Back in April, Binance released an emoji that looked a little bit like perhaps something we shouldn't be promoting. They promptly changed that and we're back to the original emoji. If we look at the Binance Smart Chain and some of the technology built on it, this includes massive DEXs and tokens like PancakeSwap, Gala, and even the 1-inch exchange is built on the Binance Smart Chain. So there is plenty of technology out there on the Binance Smart Chain, and there is plenty of opportunity there on BNB. You can use it to pay for your fees, or you can use it to just invest and get some pretty crazy interest. Of course, it doesn't stop you doing your own research. You can look at this video and think, wow, that was amazing, but you still need to do your very own research before you go out investing wildly on any coin. And some of those places you can do research is at the Telegram, Discord, or Facebook groups where you can speak to myself or even Anorak and others, and you can get some good ideas about where the market is heading. Don't forget there are going to be a whole bunch of links in the description below which you can use in order to put your Binance coin somewhere, or perhaps you just want to learn a little bit more about BNB itself. I've also taken to Twitter recently and I've started tweeting. You can follow me there as well. And as I said, you can check out the Discord group. Every day Anorak puts up some new charts so that you can see where the market is likely to be heading. There is also daily fear and greed index plus other market reports every day. And this is totally free. You don't need to put any BNB into this, but it would help if you use the links and subscribe to the channel. This is going to keep the channel completely free. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned a bit about BNB, and you're going to subscribe to the channel, you're going to like and share because your friends probably want to learn about BNB as well. Well, I'm going to leave you with that, and happy profits!